AHM Hair Studio and Barbershop presents the podcast Candid Talking the Barbershop. What's up, y'all? This is Big T. I'm here with my special guest, Muhammad, 14-year-old basketball phenom, here to talk about his projected career and things he's accomplished. And yeah. So Muhammad is out of the DMV area, number one AAU team takeover, 14-year-old phenom, like I said, doing his thing out there on the basketball court. He's out of M&M Academy in Lanham, Maryland, and he's been balling since like the third grade.
Yeah.
So following in the footsteps of his brothers who kind of made it to the collegiate level with their basketball skills and looking to take it further. So Muad, tell us about your early basketball journeys and what led you to the sport.
So growing up, I've always been around basketball. I got an older brother that played basketball. My dad played basketball. So, growing up, I always went to many games, many basketball, my brother's games. I went to watch games, meeting a lot of NBA players. Like, I always been around basketball. I got videos. When I was younger, I was like, couldn't even walk, but just trying to dribble the ball, like just smacking the ball. Just growing up, I always like just been around basketball. So like, my love for the game just kept going up until now.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I mean, you're looking like a real silky smooth out there. Nice little touch, if I can say so myself. I watch his games. I follow his page. What's your social media?
On Instagram, Mohoopin, MOEHOOPIN on Instagram.
Okay, yeah. So y'all make sure y'all follow him on Instagram and stay tuned to all the big things that's due to come. Well, we here, because this is again AHM Hair Studio and Podcast Barbershop. So we're gonna be cutting some hair. So as you can see, he came to see the right person. We're gonna get down and tighten him up. So yeah, that's the main purpose of being here. At the same time, we're gonna learn a little about his career. So Muad, out of all the other sports that it is, because I know you played some football, you was telling me earlier.
Yeah.
And you were pretty talented at that, but what made you really pursue basketball as a whole?
So like I'm saying, growing up, I've always been in the gym, training. Football is a good sport, but I joined that later on. Maybe if I joined it sooner, I'll probably be more into it. But since I've started basketball, started off with basketball, just stayed loyal and just got better.
So what were some of the earlier challenges you faced as you were coming up, like you said, in the shadows of your brother, your father, basketball, challenges you faced and overcame?
Some challenges, since I'm Muslim, Ramadan is 30 days a year. Be fast, can't eat from sunrise to sunset. So most times out of those 30 days, I have basketball games that I have to play through with no water and no food eating. So I overcame that. Growing up, I started fasting while playing at a young age. So up to now, I'm getting used to it. Even to some points, even when Ramadan is over, I still don't need water in some games sometimes.
Wow. So you're building the tolerance and the endurance.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, that definitely come in handy on those games down the stretch.
All
they
right.
could have used that in Denver, and that type of endurance. So what position do you play?
I'm all around. I'm big, but I can also play guard.
Okay, so what's your most standout ability that you think that you are best at? With dribbling, shooting?
I'm an all-around player. I can shoot, I can get to the basket, I can dribble. But most easy is probably my shot. As tall as I am, I can shoot.
How tall are you?
6'1".
6'1".
Yeah.
How, 14?
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, you're gonna be a tall fella. What's your most memorable moment in the game?
It was actually recently. I got playing in the men's league. I got my first in-game dunk. You know, just like felt good.
Wow.
At that moment, I was also playing with my older brothers, and my dad was coaching, so it just felt good.
Was it on a breakaway or
Yeah, actually, yeah, one of the passes came from my brother.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So yeah, man, to make it to your level of skill, I should say skill level of talent, it takes a lot of training and practice and so on and so forth. So I'm wondering what type of levels or extremes did you go to in your training to get as talented as you are?
You know, just like reps. Like going to gym, most people, they like go in the gym, do different things every day. You know what I did? Like every time I go in the gym, I do the same thing every time, just get used to it. You know? Yeah.
Reps.
Yeah, reps.
So over and over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, muscle memory is just...
Muscle memory, so it's almost natural again.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So, you know, I know during the game sometimes the moment is there, right? And things get stressful and, you know, the clock is ticking. What are some of the things that you do to keep so cool on the court? I mean, you know, you're like ice out there sometimes, I see. So what are some of the practice? I mean, I know it takes a certain mental fortitude to have that type of, you know, stoic, you know, presence on the court. So like, what is it? What goes through your mind and say, you know, 10 seconds left, game on the line. Why is it that you want the ball?
You know, because I've been in many situations like that, you know. I know how to get a bucket, I know how to score, and within those times, you know, I always put my trust in the law, you know. But yeah, like before every game, that's how I prepare.
So where do you see yourself taking this talent? Do you see yourself taking it to the next level, NBA level? What are your goals? I mean, your short term to your long term. I mean, what are you looking to gather out of this sport?
You know, I'm planning to like, you know, finish high school, you know, make it to a D1 college, you know, play it off and see what happens. Like if I get to NBA, then be real proud. So
that's a great answer. That's an answer to make your parents proud. Now, what is it that you really want? So, but I mean, do you have aspirations to make it to the NBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So you play with Team Takeover. I know they're the number one team out of the DMV area, actually in the whole AAU
country.
Yeah. So I mean, that's an elite company to keep. What does the team do to prepare overall, and what do you do different to stand out on that team?
You know, as a team, like everybody's a team. I'm a team player, and my whole team, our chemistry is great. You know, we put in the work and stuff. Yeah.
But what do you do different? I mean, because obviously, you know, you're on an elite team with phenomenal players. What makes you stand out from those players that you play alongside?
You know, me, like most people, they have a how should I say this? Like one-way game. But me, I have two-way, three-way game. And I can shoot a three, mid-range. I can finish around contact. You know, I can dribble the ball. You know, so it's like, and my height and my body, to be able to do that, it stands out a lot.
Would you say that that's infectious to like your teammates? Maybe they picked up where, you know, you leave off. I mean, is that the type of chemistry that you guys have?
Yeah, like our teammates know, like if something happens, like, they can count on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if defense bad, then I'm gonna be there to help. You know, if we can't get a bucket, then I'm gonna be able to help create a bucket or something.
Absolutely, because it's a team game first.
Yeah,
absolutely. So I know, you know, you being, like you mentioned Ramadan earlier, fasting and, you know, during the month of Ramadan, I know how challenging that can be. So obviously, you know, you're Muslim. So with that being said, how do you face the challenges of life being a Muslim on the court and off the court as well? And how do you, you know, tie those two in together Whereas though, as a, where that you can excel, a way that you can excel.
I would just have a confidence on and off the court. They have to have confidence outside of basketball. They have to be able to do things on their own. And just have confidence to do a lot of stuff. And on the court, the same thing. Just having confidence. Having confidence can bring you far.
Absolutely, I agree with that. Sometimes you can have, your stance and confidence can get you through at any time if you're confident enough. You can be, pretty much full of crap, but if you say that crap confident enough, you'll have some belief.
Start the first question over, man. Start it up.
So with all these brands out, these athletic brands, I know athletes like to stick with certain shoes and gear that make them feel the most comfortable that they can perform in. What brand do you like the most? I mean, you have things like Adidas, you have Nike, you have New Balance, you got, the gauntlet, Reebok, and then you have Shaq, you got Starburys, you have so many IMLO, all these upstart shoe brands. That's pretty cool. What do you like to rock? What's most comfortable for you?
Nikes. Most people may not know, but GT Cuts, it's a different shoe. I don't think NBA player owns them. The most known, I probably like KD 15, the comfortable ankle support.
So Nike is your go-to?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, what type of responsibilities? What type? We live in a society where we leave an example, we leave an imprint. What type of imprint? What type of example do you want to leave? What type of legacy are you looking to establish in this game? On the basketball court as well as life.
Like to establish. Just being a leader on and off the court. Being loud, being able to talk. Having character as well. Having character on the court, off the court.
Well, man, thank you for coming here, man. Thank you. This is our first podcast here at AHM Hair Studio and Barbershop. The podcast Kings. We candid talk in the barbershop, man. Sure appreciate you coming through because I look for big things to come in your career, and let's get the cut, man. You know what I mean? Let's do what we really came to do. You know what I mean? That's how you come down here looking fresh.
Yeah.
So this is information and cuts. So let's check it. Check it out. That's it. Another rap, another episode. Clean it up. Check it out. Big reveal. Like your haircut. Yeah. Back and ready. So that's it. AHM Hair Studio and Barbershop presents Podcast Kings. Came to talk about Barbershop. It's a rap. Little boy, Muhammad, 15-year-old. 14-year-old basketball phenom. Looking forward to seeing great things out of him.